Good morning. For the sake of not making you sick, I'm starting in the basement at Northeast 64th. There's some storage down here, and it appears a lot of leftover supplies for flooring that they've used. There's one unfinished room down here. Certainly could be framed in. There's your electrical panel. There is a closet. If you did proper lighting, this could work as maybe an office or something like that. As you can see, laundry is down here. There's also a utility sink, a couple of floor drains, so that helps keep you assured of no water damage. It smells normal down here, like there's not a water intrusion issue. Also, a good deal of the drainage plumbing looks new. You can see the furnace has an air filtration system next to it, so this is pretty high grade and new, as well as the hot water heater, pretty new and modern also. There's an interesting little window through to the other quote unquote bonus room that's down here. Lots of shelving left behind if you want it. Lighting is much better in here. Clearly the flooring is finished, the walls are painted. This could be some kind of rumpus room or other. And here's the half bath that had a shower in it. I would want to look at the drainage inspection to understand if this drains down and out, or if there's a potential problem with backup there. The listing agent did tell me that there is an inspection report available from the prior offer, which I'd be happy to get. And one thing we can do with those is run them through a system that helps us understand the expense to correct everything. At the top of the basement stairs is one of the doors out to the adorable backyard. Very nicely redone, new fencing, the shed, I'll go out there later. Cute chimenea in the corner, some really beautiful plants, and it does wrap around the other side of the house. Here's the walkway between the two, which clearly used to be outside of the house and now has been covered in. Seems to be fairly quiet and sturdy. And that brings you to the other opening, which is into the kitchen. The kitchen has been nicely redone. If you like kind of the burled walnut look. They have a beautiful gas range here with a very modern hood over it that I presume is vented properly. The double sink is a little dated but has a nice faucet. There is a dishwasher. This island in the middle is portable, but you can appreciate there's not really any counter space without it. So that island seems fairly critical. The dining room is nicely staged with a light fixture that I believe stays. I'm not sure if you look at this distance between these stools and the bar that you could actually use these stools to make this an eating bar, but it's certainly a nice pass-through or a place where you can stand with a glass of wine and keep company with whoever's cooking you dinner. That's the front door, which opens into this entryway. There is a reasonable passage between the two. That's not always true in the older Portland houses. And then this cute little sunroom at the front that appears to be very light and bright and also is nicely redone. This flooring is new. The hearth is newly painted with a fresh stone footing there. And here's the other door out to the yard, the side part of the yard, including a little landing here where you could sit and have your morning coffee. Gate out to the front, and then there's the connection there. Your neighbors are right there, but it appears to be pretty quiet and peaceful here. I can hear Gleason Street, which is the big thoroughfare that's just a couple blocks away. Here are the stairs up, not as narrow, steep, and treacherous as they frequently are in these older Portland homes. Again, they've redone the flooring up here. No overhead lighting to speak of. There's one fixture above the stairwell. They've put a lamp in this corner that's super bright. You can see right now AC is limited to that unit in the wall. They've left a dormer insulated and partially finished. This could become a closet, just how we use it at my house, or it could become storage. The room up here has a barn door and a wall of closets. It's big enough to put a king size bed in, although that would pretty much fill up the room. And the only overhead lighting, you may be able to see the pull cord on that is not wired in. So you get daylight here, but maybe not a lot of other overhead light in the short winter days when it's dark.